Hey there, so in this lesson I'm going to show you a different way to make your pattern. So we can make a copy of this to have our backup. So we hold down the Alt key and drag it up, and we can lock and hide this backup copy. Then we need to unlock everything and select everything and expand the appearance, and we can hide the guide, and now we have our pattern here. And what we need to do to make a pattern, we need a bounding box at the back. So let's make a box 1000 by 1000, and we can align it, and we need to send it to the back. So just do Shift Control left bracket and it will send it to the back. And we need to make sure that the bounding box doesn't have a stroke as well, so otherwise this won't work. And then we drag it to the swatches panel, and let's try it. Oops, there you go. And we have our pattern. So this one works perfectly because the pattern repeats in a way that it doesn't go over the artboard. I can show you an example where if you have something that goes over the artboard and it doesn't repeat naturally on both sides the same way. So let me show you what I mean. Okay, so I have here a sort of pattern I drew with my mouse again. So, but you can see here the design is not matching on the two sides. So if we try to do the pattern like this, it won't work. So what I do is I make a copy of this and save it as a backup. And then this one, make sure everything is unlocked and select everything and expand it. And then in this case, what I'll do is go to, I'm going to hide the guide, go to Object and Pattern and Make. And of course, this is not matching either at the moment, but that's because we need to put here the artboard width, which is 1000, and the height, which is 1000. And now it's matching. So if we look at it, now it will be matching. And if we say done, now we have our pattern here. And there it is, it's matching. And then if we want to add a background, we take this out. And as you can see, Illustrator makes his own way to make the pattern. And if we ungroup this, I use Shift Control G, but you can right click and undo. Now we have this one. Let me open the layers again. So we have this part here, which is the square at the back. So this one here, if we make a copy, and then the top one we can give it a color. So let's get a color from here. Just any color will do. Okay, let's do this one. It doesn't matter. So now we have the two squares. We can select everything and make the new swatch and try it, and now we have the pattern with the color. And of course you can change the line color as well, so you can take this out again, ungroup it, and then select the black lines. And if you don't have anything else with the same color, on your board, you can do select, where is it? Same fill and stroke, and then you can change the color as you like. So it would give you a different color. So these are not really great colors to go together. Let's change this one. We can do dark color. Here we go. So, and then once you're happy with it, you can just select it and drag it to your swatches panel, and you will have the new pattern. Okay, and then if you want to export this for your for your print-on-demand website, you can again take your swatch out, and you could try and center it in your artboard. For example, if you can group it, center it. Let me just show you. So Control G to group it, and then you can center it here. Because it was 1000 by 1000, this time it's actually it doesn't quite work, as you can see, because it takes in account all these lines. So what I do in this case is to make a new artboard. So Shift Control G to ungroup it. Let's go closer. And then what I do is I select the square at the bottom, and I do Control C, and then if you go Edit, Paste in Place, and then while it's still selected, so you have another path there, another square, you go to Object, Artboards, Convert to Artboard. Okay, so now we have a new artboard, which is the same size as your pattern swatch here. And then if you want to upload it on Spoonflower, what I normally do is select your background and pull it out just by a few pixels. And if you keep hold of Shift Control Alt, then it will pull out your square at the same time in all directions. So I can show you in a bigger scale. So Shift Control Alt, and it pulls it out in all directions. But you only need a few pixels, really. And then you save this. So File, you can do Export As, and then you use the artboard. Remember which artboard it is. It should be number 2. And then you just name your pattern, and then you export it. And if it's for Spoonflower, they will need 150 dpi and Art Optimize, and they will need RGB, and OK. And then you will have your pattern swatch to upload, which is this one here. So you can upload that. All right, so I think that covers how to make the pattern out of your initial drawing. And of course, remember, you can use anything for your drawing. You can use your pen tool or pencil tool, or you can use an already made motif and just paste it in your template. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this class, and if there is anything else that you need to know, just don't hesitate to reach out to me.